So you have maybe just got into Tarkov and you're thinking to yourself, man, this game is absolutely insane. Well, you would be right, certainly, on that count. So, in any case, I wanted to just let you guys know what settings I have. Now, I have an NVIDIA 1490 video card, so keep that in mind. And this is not really a performance guide. This is more of a visually, stunning eye candy guide. So, if you're interested in that, well, stay tuned because I have settings coming up which should give you the best visual quality for the game overall. So in the game settings, most of these, well, they're personal to be honest, but I do not have automatic RAM cleaner enabled, but I do have only use physical cores enabled. My FOV is pretty low. It's only at 65 is kind of where I hover in that range for this game, which is odd because most other games I'm like 90 or 100 FOV. Head bobbing, I do not like that. I have it at its minimum. That's 0.2. All right, so let's move on to graphics. I have a screen resolution of 1440, aspect ratio 16:9, and the screen mode is borderless. My monitor really doesn't matter, but if you're curious, it's only a 75 hertz display. Nothing super fancy. I have 3 displays, 230s and 124. This setup just works for me. So I never enable VSync. I want to get the maximum amount of frames as possible. I don't mind, to be honest, the tearing. For some reason, I don't like VSync. It seems to like you're in water or something. Anyway, that's just me personally. So texture quality, I've got it high. Shadow quality is ultra. The object LOD quality is 4. The overall visibility is maximum at 3000. AA is TAA, and resampling is 1 times off. I am not using any super scaling or upscaling technologies at all. Let's move on to the next page here. HBAO is colored, ultra. SSR is ultra. AF is on. I do not use NVIDIA Reflex. Low latency. Sharpness is 1. Lobby frames per second limit is maxed out at 60. The game frames per second limit is maxed out at 144. And at the bottom, you can see here, I only have a couple enabled: high quality color and grass shadows. And finally, these are my post effects, and I would recommend that you use these because it really tweaks the gaming engine and it brings as much life as possible to this gaming engine, which isn't that great to begin with when you compare it to a lot of Unreal Engine 5 games that are on the market today. So, my suggestion would be that you go ahead and customize this to your liking. Now, these are my settings. I have, like, for example, brightness maxed all the way out. Saturation, I don't like things like too saturated, but again, you can look at what I have here. Maybe you can duplicate this and see if you like it. Also, keep in mind, this is important, the color grading. There's a whole bunch of options here and the intensity of that color grading. So, this is totally a personal visual preference, and you can go through this and make the game really look like you want. So if you're anyone who has played Escape from Tarkov, 10,000 hours plus, hit me up. Maybe you can offer me some suggestions and help because I'm a total newbie in this game. And I have to say, even though I've played so many games over the years, there isn't anything that hits as hard and real as this game does.